Hey, it's Crazy Taxi. Welcome back to Last Night Productions, everybody. Here, I got Ian Stevens, Hammer Time 75, Sim Panther, and of course myself, Big Butt Burrito. And then, of course, we got beaming in 91691 Chris Dash. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good.
How you doing, Big Butt Burrito?
Good. Doing good. So tonight we watched Frankenhooker. And it was about a woman.
1931, the world was horrified by the motion picture Frankenstein. In 1935, horror turned to terror.
Watch the trailer.
The Bride of Frankenstein. In 1990, the makers of Basket Case and Brain Damage bring you...
Want a date?
Frankenhooker. Jeffrey Franken has a plan.
I just want to bring you back, Elizabeth.
He has the ingenuity.
I need female body parts.
He has everything he needs, except the raw materials.
Just hold still. Excellent. Oh my God. Bunyan!
Jeffrey's creation is alive.
Looking for some action?
Oh, yeah.
She's sexy.
Want a date?
Oh, miss.
I'm on my way home, but thanks anyway.
And she's sutured to please.
Listen, I'm looking for a very tall, attractive woman. She's purple. She's got fresh scars on her. She's in the bar!
Now, a motion picture like no other. A tender story of love and romance.
Want a date?
A gripping tale of lust and revenge. Frankenhooker.
Incredible.
Some assembly may be required.
I apologize.
yeah,
How
that's,
rude of me to interrupt you.
Excuse me.
So yeah, that's Frankenhooker. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no, it's a wacky. What kind of comes off as like a little B movie, in a way, you know, because of how it's shot and the kind of the way it feels. It feels. I said this while we were watching it. It feels kind of like a, I don't know, like a very homemade type of film. Like I don't know, not like exactly like you took your camera and picked it up and started filming like bullshit or whatever, which it kind of is filming a lot of bullshit. But yeah, I don't know. It was different. It was the first time I watched it, so yeah, I had a good time. It's one of those movies where I was glad that I watched it with you guys instead of watching it by myself. So yeah, I don't know. Ian, what do you think of Frankenhooker for the second time?
Yeah, same thing. Like watching it by myself is definitely not as fun watching it with you guys. Yeah, it's an okay movie. I'm not crazy about it. I did have a good time watching it with everybody and providing our witty banter and whatnot. Yeah, so it was a good time. What about you, Carlos? Or
I really liked it. Right up my alley with such a weird sense of humor. There's a lot of body horror too, of course. Like bodies are literally exploding. But also our hero, what's his name? Frankenstein?
Jeffrey
Franken. He's like drilling himself in the head so he can get ideas on how to bring her back to life.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it's a wacky one. There is nudity in it, because of course hookers and sluts and bolts, but
purple nipples.
But I think it was a lot of fun. Drugs too. Watch out for the drugs.
Super crack.
Super crack. Yeah. Sam, what'd you think?
I had such a great time with this movie. I love it. I was so a friend recommended it to me, and I was really nervous that it would be like a, I don't know,
Too
Steven Seagal movie.
Too stupid or too raunchy?
No, I wanted it to be more stupid and raunchy. I thought it'd be like a dud.
Okay.
So I really liked it.
Yeah, you got what you got.
Yeah, I like you said, the body horror, the creatures at the end.
Yeah,
there was like an upside down torso with a chin on it. It's hilarious.
That was interesting.
What do you think, Chris?
I
I'm bummed that I didn't get to watch it with you guys. I think that would have been like the best part is sitting there joking around, cracking jokes with you guys. But watching it by myself, I fucking love this movie. For like I think we had watched a couple of, what was the other one? Return of the Living Dead. I remember that being like a cheesy, like kind of classic horror, and that's kind of what I was expecting about this when I walked in, like started watching it, like, or when I went to go watch it, and I fucking love it. And the funny thing about it is the main character, the Jeffrey Franken, the whole time all I could think of is this guy's Ian. Like when Ian does his like voices, like Ian does like this one voice that he always does. Like, I don't know, I can't do it. But that's all I hear the whole time.
I do. Yeah, I go and pick up hookers and give them super crack.
It's the way he talks, his Jersey accent, and you do that accent, like that's all I could think of. Is like this is Ian, dude.
Yep, that's funny.
This guy loses his fiance and he goes to whatever extreme to get her back.
Yeah,
a classic story.
Yeah, true love.
Indeed.
And then he gets to
not
add
true
his
love. He was
favorite
like,
parts.
He was body shaming her at the beginning of the movie.
Really? Missed that.
Remember, her friend was like, she was all, I've been trying everything, and he even stapled my stomach and da da da. Just like he doesn't find me attractive. So when she dies, he's like, oh, I'm gonna make her exactly what I want.
He's got plenty of options.
Yeah, that he does.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever heard of this movie either.
What's that?
I've never heard of this movie until your friend recommended it.
I didn't know about it until a few days ago.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Chris?
No, I was gonna say I like the diagrams. He like after he was like, it was just her head crudely pasted on like a porno.
Yeah, so funny.
He had her picture on everything. He had like a little skeletal figure on his desk too.
That like
his whole room all around.
Yeah. Samantha pointed out like the very detailed human anatomy with the very prominent breasts.
Oh, I thought that was a cool intro too.
Him like planning it all out.
Yeah, it was like the diagram of like what's that guy?
Da Vinci?
Is that
I think I know you're talking about.
It kind of reminded me of that.
He's mumbling to himself the whole time.
Yeah.
He's quite the guy.
Quite the guy. Yeah, we watched it with
gigawatts.
We watched it with the subtitles on, and when they're in the hotel room, it said the hookers shouting excitedly when they found the super crack.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Made their day, made their night.
That scene was bananas. They're just
overreacting. I thought they were having an orgy. I don't know why I remember it as an orgy, but like that's like the one scene I really remember from this movie.
They're all super excited about super
blowing
crack.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the standout. So
that's it. Yeah.
Were you young when you saw it for the first time?
No, I saw it probably like a few years ago.
Your mom showed it to you and you're like,
no,
like 10.
my mom probably doesn't know this movie exists.
Same. Yeah.
Some good kills too.
Yeah, I think there was hella quotes that I thought were fucking funny in this movie. Like especially like during that party scene where they're all doing the crack and he's being held down. And the girls start kissing. He's like, "Stop doing that!
Yeah,
it's not natural."
Yeah. God. Fucking guy.
That's so funny, dude. It's the devil's music. It's telling you to do
this. He's like, oh, she's got to blow. It's like turning into Austin Powers with all the fembots blowing up. Yeah. Fucking funny.
And the effects were, I mean, as like, were they awful on purpose?
Yeah, I'm sure they.
I don't know. Were they
so good?
It's probably it's probably all their budget allowed them to do.
Yeah,
you know?
what I was thinking is, what's the budget on this one?
It couldn't have been a lot.
No,
because like the head of his girlfriend that he's talking to closer to the beginning, it cost $1.5 million.
Yeah, and it only made $250,000.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Domestically,
They
Yeah.
said they made more when it came out on a VHS tape
Yeah.
because they added a little button you could
Oh,
press on
that's
the tape
right.
and it would say give me
Want
your
a
money or
date?
something.
So
Want a
want a
date?
date or
Yeah.
something?
What?
Yeah, I think that's super rare to find nowadays or something.
Yeah,
But
how
guys
do I
on
get my
YouTube
hands
I
on that?
watch talk about that. Like that's like one of their like
Holy grail
VHS
ones?
collecting, grails that they want to
Dude,
find.
That's cool.
It is, yeah, it sounds pretty neat.
Huh.
It's amazing.
1.5 million. Well, I don't know. The effects, I was kind of like, it was like on the verge of really bad, but I felt like they had some effort in it. I don't
oh
know.
yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
effort.
There's effort.
There's A for effort.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's entertaining. You
Mhm.
know, I mean, with
Yeah.
how, especially nowadays, you know, seeing it.
Yeah.
Obviously seeing it because we can see, but yeah,
The creatures
that-
that Sam mentioned, like the one with the chin on the
Yeah.
torso. Oh, those
that
look
was
pretty
yeah,
creepy.
I like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, can you guys help me with some context? What would be a movie with good special effects in 1990?
I wonder.
And does it have to be in 1990?
I mean,
Yeah, I
just to
guess for this
compare against
era,
this
right?
one.
Like The Thing. The
That's
Thing
true.
is like the best special effects ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
You've
Me
never seen The
neither.
Thing?
No, don't say
oh,
that, no.
Moron.
We'll do another watch through.
I guess so.
We'll do our fourth watch through.
It's an amazing movie.
Oh, you guys have already reviewed it?
Yeah. We reviewed it like twice, technically.
Yeah,
Oh. CJ's told me about it, but I haven't
Yeah,
watched
it's an
it.
awesome movie.
it is.
You guys haven't seen it? It's my favorite.
Yeah, we need to watch that sometime.
Again,
Show you guys.
I think aren't they working on a new Frankenstein film? I heard. I couldn't tell you who's in it.
Mia Goth, I think, is in it.
No. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah. I'd see it just for her.
I think the last Frankenstein related movie I watched was with Chris, starring Ryan Reynolds.
Oh God,
What-
what was that one
Oh,
called?
yeah.
what was that called?
That's
You remember that
Boy
movie?
something.
Like-
yeah. Was it called? What was it?
It was like it felt like a Disney Channel movie.
I think it was.
You know, I got the
is Ryan
internet.
Gosling a kid?
It's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Oh, Ryan
Reynolds.
He's like out. He's like probably 20, maybe somewhere around there.
Playing a high schooler.
Yeah,
He said Ryan Gosling.
Bolt Neck.
Bolt
Yeah,
Neck
there it is.
2000. I think I like this one better, the Frankenhooker.
Oh yeah, I well, yeah, I do like this. You know, this has a. I don't really remember much, but I forgot we watched that movie. With this, I remember the super crack scene at least. You know,
Yeah.
it's got that going for it.
I love the guy that gets really excited to find the Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
doesn't he remind you of the guy from the Human Centipede?
I thought that.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little bit. A little bit.
Just sees
Yeah.
a little grease ball, like
Yeah.
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 yeah, the shit fucking
Oh, yeah.
orchestra.
Symphony of farts.
Yeah, he like explodes and his head's just sitting there and he's like, was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a guy.
No, I like that. I like it's just, I don't know, it's good old fun.
Yeah.
You know? You don't
It's ridiculous.
have to, you can just turn your brain off and just like laugh your ass off at that kind of shit.
Hey,
So.
I just realized I look like Frankenhooker.
The
My
different
neck tan,
tone there.
dude.
Oh yeah, you do. That's funny.
Now you got a costume
We
probably.
Do that
we need
thing with the
some bolts or something.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sam said you got to do the lip thing that she does.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Do the lip thing and
Yeah.
get out on that street.
I can't do that. That's hard. Am I doing it? Am
Gotta
I
be
doing,
money.
am I doing it right, Janet? Am I doing it right? I don't think I'm doing it right, Janet.
She's hot, dude.
Yeah, she's good looking.
There has to
Apparently-
have been like years and years of like Comic Cons or whatever horror cons that she had to have been like the
Probably.
star of.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah. Samantha, you pulled her up. She was like apparently a playboy
Her?
something or other. I thought when you pulled her up, it said something like that.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah. Apparently half of those chicks were porn stars and half of them were
Oh, that doesn't surprise
playmates.
me.
Yeah.
And I guess the playmates would talk to the director and
You
be
get
like,
back up.
"The porn stars are gross," and then the porn stars would
Yeah,
be like, "The playmates are gross."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she's pet of the year, 1987.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure right around the
Wow.
time they shot this. Yeah, she's a good looking chick.
We should see.
It doesn't
who the
surprise me that
playmate
she
of
was
the-
in Penthouse. Was Penthouse Larry Flint's magazine?
Yeah,
Was
I
that
thought,
Hustler?
no, I think it's Penthouse.
Okay.
How's this one rank against the other Frankenstein movies you guys have seen?
I like it better than the Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more
For sure.
memorable. It's more fun. That one was just, I don't know. That one just was kind of meh.
I'm trying to think of other Frankenstein movies I've seen.
I mean,
Is it better or worse than Frankenweenie?
never seen that.
I haven't seen many Frankenstein movies, honestly.
Yeah,
I know there's a Gene Wilder Young Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, that movie's that's a classic.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's a classic. It's a lot of classic. What do we call them?
It's not exactly a Frankenstein movie, but Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a classic flapjack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, during the movie, me and Ian were talking about it. It's New York City, like before they started cleaning it up. Like
yeah, for the
Times Square is all
Giuliani
gone.
era. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that. It kind of reminded me of the little clip we got of Jason in Manhattan.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
It
thinking,
was like
dang, this
almost the
would've
same
Yeah.
look and everything, dude. I
It,
kinda like that part.
They
Yeah.
probably shot it like right around the same time as well.
Uh,
Those two.
the graffitied alleyways.
you could
Yeah.
see
Trash
them
everywhere.
filming Jason in the background.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. You see him kick the boombox.
Yeah.
That's the thing I was saying. They should have had a face-off, Frankenhooker and Jason. Really good.
Yeah, team them up. Do it,
Yeah.
A24.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
I like Zorro. He kind of reminded me of like a Napoleon Dynamite character.
Yeah, his acting is so
Sure,
bad.
yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny.
His line delivery.
He's
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah,
Rex
Rex Kwando.
You like how his like main office was in the bathroom?
Yeah, he's like the Bond. Yeah. Step into my office.
Yeah.
What?
That's funny. Yeah, you're saying his line delivery. There's like I forget what he says. He's 1 minute then my bitches, and 1 minute they're all over the place.
He seemed like it almost seemed like he was dubbed.
Oh yeah, kind of, huh?
Like, it
His
wasn't
line-
him talking.
His line delivery reminded me of Mike Jones's on Superfool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really awkward cadence.
Oh my god.
Hey, who's he?
I don't know. I don't know.
A scene that stood out was when he was waiting for his hookers downstairs, and you have that little guy just behind the desk, just kind of.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how you doing,
yeah,
Zorro? How's it going?
yeah.
I love that kind of just little character just hanging out behind the
Yeah.
desk. And then Zorro, he slams the the thing off the countertop,
Right, yeah.
breaking that whole place apart.
breaking through the doors.
Yeah.
Hey, really slam that.
He punches that chick's head off.
Yes, exactly.
When he finally gets the door open.
And then the head hits him.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah,
I thought he died from that.
yeah.
That's what I thought too, dude. I was like, no.
At the very beginning of this movie, it felt like I totally forgot we were watching Frankenhooker and was like, oh, this is like a nice 1990s film. It's going to have like a little dark twist or whatever. And then she gets run over by the lawnmower.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got
Don't
hooked
stand in
music
front of it.
playing.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you're on?
Something
You
like you're on the UHF.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got a blow. He doesn't say that then, but she's got a blow.
Yeah.
His mom's weirdo too.
Yeah, it was almost like, why was she even in the movie? She doesn't come back and do anything.
Just to show his
I-
isolation.
I
I
totally
guess,
forgot the
yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
She's
it's
all
kind of
looking
a-
at his brain eyeball.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
I
what
didn't
was
get
that?
I didn't get that either.
Yes.
Like, what is the purpose of that thing?
I thought that was Elizabeth. But
Experiment?
probably not. Yeah, just an experiment.
Oh,
No, because
yeah.
she's working on it in the
I was-
first scene of the movie.
So
before she
you know
died.
what I was thinking of? I think that he put that brain in her because if you notice when she comes to life, she's moving like that brain does all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good
maybe.
point.
Could see that.
Huh.
Where'd he get that brain?
Yeah. And why is there an eye?
Brain.
It's very it's interesting.
He's a mysterious guy.
Yes.
Yeah, you brought it up already. How he does the drill bit to I don't know,
That-
scramble his brains a little.
I was getting squeamish on
Yeah.
that one.
He
That
did
was
it to
gross.
justify why he was going to kill all those hookers.
Yeah.
You're going to die from an overdose anyway.
Man.
I like when they show the close up and it's like going in the skin.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
I was
bad.
like, ooh.
Prior to that, it looked like you could kind of tell. It seemed like he was pretending to put it behind
Yeah.
or put it in him,
Yeah.
and he was putting it behind him.
Right.
But then they go full penetration.
Oh yeah.
No blood.
Yeah.
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 Clean.
Yep.
Maybe he's just done it so many times. There's just no blood left.
Like maybe so.
Like a port.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Clean.
Amazing. Thanks for watching this, you guys.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's ranking high for me, guys. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Everybody,
4 out of 5?
a solid 4 out of 5. I think it's very fun, like we've been saying, and just the sense of humor. The sense of humor is right up my alleyway. You got people exploding, super crack is hitting the streets. We're all trying to justify it out here. You know, I just
Yeah.
want to smoke a little super crack, guys.
Yeah. There's a lot of crack in this movie.
A lot of crack.
Yeah.
The crack pipes are so realistic. Too.
It looked like they were legit smoking crack.
Yeah.
Did you see that when she was trying to put that
That was
big
crack.
rock into that tiny crack pipe?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if that's gonna work. You need a nigga. Ooh, I almost said a bad word. You need a bigger crack pipe. I don't know how that slipped out. Oh,
I
boy.
think when you told me about this one, I saw the girl on the cover and I was like, "Ooh, I don't know about this character design. This is gonna be a bad movie."
Yeah.
I turned out to love the character design after she was finally put together, of course. And just like half of the movie is just him trying to get the parts and rebuild her.
Yeah.
So when it finally happens, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good payoff.
Yeah. Sam, what do you think?
I gotta give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Ooh, 4.5.
I think my only complaint is that it got pretty slow when he was like building her and taking her up to the.
Oh yeah.
I mentioned it while we are watching, but he took her ass way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lightning.
Put her
I
in the
suppose.
stratosphere.
It's like Benjamin Franklin with the kite.
Yeah. Key. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing movie. I'm so happy we watched it. Kicking off the
Spooky
Halloween
season.
spirit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice.
Is that why you chose it? Like, is that why you chose these? Like, you wanted? Did your coworker or your friend suggest Reanimator also?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that movie a lot more,
Oh, okay.
but
And is it wacky like this?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not as wacky, but it's a lot of body horror as well. There's some crazy shit in it. I don't know. I like that movie quite a bit, but I mean, either way, they're fun like movies like this to watch with friends.
Mhm.
What do you rate it?
This one,
Mhm.
the 3 out of 5. I actually going into it, I probably would have rated it less,
Oh, wow.
but just watching it with you guys was pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of other movies around this time that I prefer. There's other movies that this dude made that I prefer.
The
But,
director.
yeah, but you know, it's still it was fun. It was a fun time. I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
I gotta
Cool.
just mention I so appreciate doing this with you guys because I'm watching more movies than I never would have before. So
Oh yeah, no, this is
Oh,
like
yeah.
the highlight of my week when we do this.
yeah, me too.
I would have never watched this one.
Yeah, you guys are expanding my pop culture knowledge.
Same.
Frank, how do you say his last name?
Henenlotter.
Henenlotter is the
Yeah.
director. What else did he do?
We
Sam?
miss you, Chris, in person.
Yeah,
We're
with the-
happy
Yeah,
you're here.
hopefully we'll get to see you soon. Basket case and brain damage.
clown energy.
Exactly. Yeah.
One day
I
I'll
need
get
a
out of
number
San
one
Quentin.
guy.
Where are you, Chris?
What? I'm not here.
No, are you in prison? What's your location?
Oh, I'm like, what? Did I go away?
Where are you?
Get the
I'm right
tattoos.
here.
Tank top.
Yeah, I'm in prison. I'm about to do my workout routine here with my celly.
Yeah. They let you wear your Dolphins hat in prison.
You're about to get your face set on and everything.
I made this out of toilet paper and used top ramen wrappers.
You make it in the toilet. You make some nice Merlot in the toilet.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you rate it, Chris?
No.
What do you rate it?
I'll give it a 5, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking I love this movie. I was like trying to like think of all the quotes, and I was like, the second time I watched it, I was like taking notes down.
Yeah, what are some good quotes?
Yeah.
There was a let's see, there was the part where oh yeah, where he's like throwing the money at him, and he's like, play with the money, the dirty money.
Yeah,
The dirty money.
yeah. Yes.
Fucking, where is this? Oh, there was a part I wanted to point out. There's a couple things. There's a part where he like goes to get a drill bit, but it's why does he keep all his drills with his bowling ball?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
weird.
funny.
What was that?
I
Yeah,
didn't
that was funny. The boy ball just rolled away. Yeah, that
There was
funny.
that, and then when he's like strolling for hookers, does it? So I've been on this whole documentary kick, and I remember seeing, and I can't remember which one it was, but there was this guy that would pick up all these hookers and kill them, and he looks just like that serial killer because all of a sudden he has those big ass glasses on. He's strolling in that
Right.
car. And I
Yeah,
was like, dude, he looks
Yeah.
like they're like from that time too.
we kept saying he looks like a lot of people. We were saying Dana Carvey, Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Dad walked in
Now,
and said Michael J. Fox
yeah,
is in the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now he looks like Lars Ulrich in that picture right there.
In his IMDb.
Yeah, yeah. He's quite the mishmash of people.
Just got one of those faces.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that he does.
I like the part how he just gathers all the body parts and then puts them in the back of his trunk and then just
Yeah,
drives across
driving
town
around
with
like
them
that.
hanging up.
Yeah, all these body part. Yeah, trash bags. Yeah,
He picked those up pretty easily, though. I think maybe that was my one gripe. He could have sold it a little better.
yeah,
We gotta
That's
do
got to
that.
be a heavy bag.
yeah.
Like, when he's throwing all the body parts into the cooler, he's just got it in a shopping cart.
Yeah.
We gotta
Dumping
drive
them all in
around.
boxes.
We gotta drive around with all those the bags of cans and shit that I have.
Yeah.
Drugs sticking out. Like they could probably stick out of like the back seat, like through the windows.
That'd be funny.
There's another part I wanted to point out is he's always saying her name, Elizabeth, and all I
Yeah.
can think of is like Macho Man the whole time.
Yeah, me too, man. Miss
Elizabeth!
Elizabeth.
He's like, "You're safe. I'll keep you safe," and he drops her head. Oh God,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Hulk Hogan, you think you can take Elizabeth from me? I don't think so.
Yeah, does she interfere in matches? Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And then there was this part where he goes back and there's the hooker is like, "Oh, we got all that," and she calls it a dildo.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
She's like, "Yeah,
Dildo, that was
dildos?"
funny.
Is that like how Canadians pronounce dildo?
Do
Call it a dildo.
due due
And
diligence.
then two more.
Yeah.
The last couple of quotes I wanted to talk about was Zorro had like the best quotes the whole movie. There was that's one of my bitches arms. He always called them his bitches. And then
Yeah.
he's like, Zorro knows what you need, some of that sweet, sweet rock. And then to top it off, to end the movie, the best quote of it all is when he's got the chick body on. He's like, the one thing he's worried about, he goes,
It's my
"Oh
Johnson.
no, where's my Johnson?"
Yeah, he's got like a funny. He's like, oh, he's like the principal from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh.
Did
So
the
anyway,
ending work for you? Did you guys like that?
That's what I don't like. Nah, I think it's
You didn't like that?
it's silly.
Yeah,
I don't
that's why I
know.
like
Like,
it.
Yeah.
but it's just
Yeah.
like maybe do something more with it. You know, I don't know. The movie's only like without the credits, it's only like an hour to 20 minutes. Like,
Hey, simplicity.
little-
Simplicity is key, right?
I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, you're gonna go all that way and just not really do anything with it. Like, I don't know.
They had the pink
What-
water. It makes
Mm.
only ladies.
No, I'm aware, but just like maybe have them
Like holding
just a
hands
little
in the sunset or something.
either that, I don't know, or just like engage in a little more silly wacky hijinks with his new female, but I don't know, it's just like it's like, oh, okay.
Cut to him on the
they said
street
they were
saying, "Give me money."
they said they were like trying to fight for to get it to an R rating. And, and then they were asking, and he was like, "What did we get?" And he was like, "You got a S rating." He was like, "What the fuck is that, for sex?" And he was like, "No, for a shitty movie." They were like,
Yeah.
What is this one rated?
Oh, this has to be, well,
Probably are.
It's rated
it
R,
has to be
yeah.
R. It's probably, but if they probably, I think I don't know if the version we watched maybe was like have more stuff in it, but
Rated R.
yeah, I'm sure they had a problem with the ratings board.
Did you rate it?
No, I'm gonna give it 4.5. Also,
Nice.
yeah, no, it's a silly old good old time. Just wacky hijinks, shitty effects with it. Just I don't know. It adds to the silliness, obviously. Like especially with
Yeah.
that one shot where it's like the leg is slowly moving through the air.
Oh
Like,
god,
Yeah.
it was like first person
Yeah.
view in a way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I
was
think-
funny.
Doesn't Sam Raimi try to do that in Evil Dead
Yeah,
with the
oh, yeah.
eyeball?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. That's a fun shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. 4.5. It's a fun, good old time. Good old get you giggles and you goofs off and
Goofs
you
and the gaffs.
give some gaffs. Yeah. Yeah. No, I had a really good time. It was really
Yeah,
good to watch.
it was
you
a
guys.
fun time. I had a fun time watching it. I will say that.
A lot of LOLs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Lols
track, man.
and boobs and
Yeah.
Purple nipples.
purple
Yeah.
nipples.
Yeah.
Purple nurples.
Purple. I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
I
Sam,
was gonna say it earlier, but I forgot.
on the right side, if you go to banners, I think you can put the overtime banner on.
Going into overtime.
Wah, wah, wah. Blow it up so you can see Chris better.
Take it away.
We're going into overtime now.
What happened to your crazy taxi energy?
It's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, we're going into overtime
I
here.
thought you
What
were-
do you
Actually, when you started doing that, I thought you were doing Krusty the Clown.
Hey, yes, we're going into overtime.
Like I thought you were gonna start doing that.
Yeah, no.
It sounded similar to me.
It's the same. It's
kind of the same voice.
yeah, same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going into overtime. Hey. What you guys been watching?
I'll start tomorrow. We're gonna go to the Ren Fair. So this week I watched the 2001 hit comedy classic, The Black Knight. That one was a
Oh,
lot of
you
fun to
watched it?
revisit. Yeah, dude. He's working at like a medieval times type of place, and he's going to go clean the moat, and he accidentally falls in when he's reaching for a necklace that he sees at the bottom of the moat. And then he's transported back into medieval times, but he doesn't know it, so he's kind of like bullshitting around with everybody. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" A lot of funny references to that era's like pop culture, 2000, early 2000s.
You called it a classic. I've never even heard of this movie.
Really? You never
Yeah.
heard of Black Mirror?
I always got. I know I've said this before. I always got that and A Knight's Tale confused because they came out like around the same time.
Yeah, they are kind of similar too. I don't know, in a way. This one is more of a comedy, and he's like transporting in time, whereas Knight's Tale, it's like actually set in that time period. I don't know. I like this version better though. Black Knight's a lot of fun, and there's some pretty good action too towards the end.
You
so
sure about that?
it's
You
good,
sure about
dude. Watch Black
You
Knight.
sure about that? It's
You
better
want
than
someone
Knight's
with Black
Tale?
Knight? I like it better than Knight's Tale. This is my Knight's Tale.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, in the big climactic battle, he rolls in dressed as the Black Knight, which is like one of their like folklore people. Like, oh, the legendary Black Knight will save us one day. Yeah, I recommend everybody check out Black Knight on Tubi. What about you, Sam? What you been watching?
I'm so sorry. I had to find the name of the movie I watched. But I got halfway through Practical Magic. Which
Oh, I know of that movie. I don't
Yeah.
think I've actually paid attention watching
No.
it.
I wasn't paying attention either.
Good cast.
Practical Magic.
So it's a family of witches, and one of them has
Coven
an
of
awful
Witches.
curse where I forget what happened, but any of the women in the family, if they fall in love with a man, he's gonna die, and they know by a cricket. And so one of the daughters of the mom, whatever, so on, whatever, he dies. So it's just yeah, it's about witches.
Is that a newer movie? Old
It's
movie?
like
No.
90s, right?
Yeah, it's I'll look it up. But yeah, watch that, and then I started watching the Will and what's her name?
Oh, Will and
Grace?
Harper.
Harper. Yeah,
Will and Grace,
Will
yeah.
and Grace. Will and Harper. That's a good one. Just came out today. You should watch it. What about you, Chris? What have you been watching?
I've been watching a bunch of shit. I watched as far as movies, I watched 310 to Yuma recently.
Ooh, how's that
I've never
one?
seen that.
Which one?
The one with Christian Bale.
Okay, I have not seen. I've seen the original. I have the original. I haven't seen that one though.
I didn't even know there was an original. I just
Yeah, it's a
thought that was
remake.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
nice.
And then Joe, my guitar player, recommended The Harder They Fall, which I made it almost through the whole movie. I still got to finish it, but that one was
What?
really good too.
What is that?
It's like a western, but it's like an
Okay.
all black cast. It's got like
Jonathan Majors.
yeah, Jonathan Majors in it.
Oh.
And he's really good. It's really good.
Hey, he's a
Fucking
good
the
actor.
dialogue and- yeah, the dialogue and all that shit.
Yendi.
I think you'd like it, CJ.
Yeah, it looks good. I
Uh,
like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
yeah.
Zazie Beats.
And I think the chick in there is she's the chick that's in plays Domino in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Is that
Zazie
her?
Beats.
Yeah.
She wasn't in.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't in the new one, right?
No,
she
she
wasn't.
wasn't in this one. Deadpool and Wolverine.
I guess she wasn't that lucky.
I guess not.
Hey, no. And then I've been still on a documentary kick. I watched the John Wayne Gacy one, and so I had watched the Lacey Peterson one, which I didn't know a lot about how her husband killed her and her baby. And then I just seen a new one that just came out, and it's current. Like they just released it last year or this year about how he actually didn't kill her. They're debunking a bunch of evidence and going back over it, and they basically sentenced this guy to life in prison and was trying to give him the death penalty over just hearsay. Like if you like, look at it, it's all there's no actual evidence that he killed her, nothing that ties him to the crime, and it's crazy, dude. And they're it's basically the police that just wanted to pin it on him so bad. They were like getting rid of evidence and not listening to witnesses that said they seen her that would have debunked it and all this shit. So he's still in prison right now, and there's like 15 or 17 items of DNA that they wanted to run that could clear him, and the judge fucking denied it all. And like there's like this whole LA Innocence program that's trying to help him out, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So I just watched that one. Yeah.
Have you heard in the news about Marcellus Williams?
Marcellus Wallace.
That's what I was thinking when I read the name. Yeah.
Marcellus Williams, he got pinned for a crime and given the death penalty. But when they finally had the technology to run DNA, they found that his DNA wasn't on anything, but they still said that he committed the crime and put him to death. Like
no shit.
Last week.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So that's pretty fucked. Anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't he admit to it though?
Yeah, it's a lot of people when they're put under that pressure, they'll admit to get a better sentence.
Right.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about that too. About they'll even before you even get charged for it, they'll sit you in that interrogation room and just grind you until you you don't want to be there anymore. So you just start agreeing with things.
Exactly.
Just torture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Happened in Missouri or Mississippi.
For Marcellus?
Yeah.
Let me see.
In LA, dude. Your LA privilege
Missouri.
is revoked.
Are you gonna get your mom on the podcast, Ian? Talk some true crime with us?
Maybe someday. She definitely has. She knows a lot about it. That's for sure. She really likes. She's been watching this shit, dude. Like as far back as I can remember. Like Court TV, is that still a thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she was watching that shit.
Or like Dateline, or
20 plus years ago.
2020.
Yeah, all that stuff. All that crap. I guess there's like a Menendez brothers. I thought it was a documentary, but apparently it's just a show.
Menendez brothers.
Yeah, and once I heard it was just a show, I was like, I'd rather watch a documentary on them.
Oh, I watched the one you recommended to me too about Jim Jones.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, that's fucking that's crazy, dude.
Oh yeah,
I can't believe they're in that documentary. They were just showing you all those pile of dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the most. They said it was the most loss of U.S. civilian life up until 9/11.
What?
Which is crazy.
What was this?
Like 900 and something bodies.
Yeah, the Jim Jones Mass Suicide.
Dang, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Oh.
The Kool-Aid.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
drank the Kool-Aid.
Oh, and then I watched what was the other one about the Waco, Texas? That one was pretty crazy.
Yeah, what is it, David Koresh or whatever his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they
What was
busted.
that one? Because I was just listening to something about that.
The Waco.
Hmm.
He had
They,
like a cult out there.
Well, wasn't it like what was the problem? The FBI wanted
So
to
they
like
got they had
confiscate
a
guns or something.
no, they had a tip that he had a bunch of guns and stuff, and so
Yeah.
they went to go. They got a warrant to go confiscate his weapons, and when they swarmed his place outside, and they say that the police just started firing, and so they started protecting themselves and started
Yeah.
firing back, and they fucking killed like 4 cops, and so they pulled back and was in a standoff for like 60 days.
Yeah, that's
And they
crazy.
had FBI and all these people out here. They literally stood their ground, and so then at the end of it, they shot in tear gas into the house, and the house caught on fire, and nobody came out. They just stayed in there and died for their cause.
They said from what I've heard, they still don't know how the fire started. Some people think it was the cops and the FBI, and some people think it might have been someone part of the cult. I think they still don't know how it happened.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
reminds me of Stonewall riots in New York. There's a bar that caught on fire, and they said the same thing. There's a lot of people that couldn't get out.
When was
There-
this?
1960s,
Oh, okay, wow.
70s,
That's
Stonewall
crazy.
riots. Yeah. Anyway, same thing.
That's nuts.
God damn.
What about you, Christian? What have you been watching?
Well, like a week and a half ago, we went and watched Blazing Saddles.
That's right. Yeah.
I watched it for the first time.
Yeah.
And we watched it at Century in Folsom because they
I
still
haven't
play
seen it
old
yet.
movies and stuff. And have you seen Blazing Saddles, Chris?
No,
Oh,
I haven't
oh,
seen
man.
it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty great movie. Really, really fucking funny. A lot of stuff they probably couldn't get away with now.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sure they couldn't. But yeah, it's got like Gene Wilder, Mel Brooks, Cleavon Little. Yeah, Cleavon Little. Yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's kind of ahead of its time, actually, in some ways. I don't want to get into spoilers, but yeah, it had me feeling like that towards the end. There's a really funny joke that Cleavon Little does with a certain group.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that movie?
I never got through the whole thing.
Really? Wow. Yeah, I remember watching
I've
that.
seen the very beginning where they're like, the sheriff said, and then it cuts.
Well, that's kind of like a little more towards the middle. Like with
Is
the
it?
guy, like the old prospector guy is like they keep cutting out the sheriff is. It's like a binging, like a ringing
Yeah.
bell. Like, what did he say? I think he said the sheriff is near.
Yeah.
And the guy who keeps banging his head on the window.
Yeah.
Good old fun.
Yeah, I highly recommend that movie. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's very funny.
Same. Very cool. Very cool.
What about
I
you, Leon?
finally
I'm still
I
muted,
finally
sorry.
saw Deadpool and Wolverine
Oh,
a week ago Tuesday,
Nice.
and yeah, it was fine.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fine.
I guess you didn't get that initial. You already had the mystery characters spoiled for you. by
Yeah,
then.
that didn't change like anything for me. If anything, I didn't like because I was telling Christian, it totally sets up like the movie sets up like they want that like, oh my god, it's like you know, it's just funny like watching. There was actually a decent amount of people in the theater, but it's just funny like not having those like reactions from the crowd is just like it was funny. But yeah, it was a fine movie. Glad I preferred watching it that way, like months after, like for cheap on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
Nice.
It was worth a watch.
What'd you think of Gambit? Do you like his?
Yeah. In fact, I was telling
portrayal?
Christian, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Gambit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
cool.
All his lines in that movie are fucking awesome.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
definitely.
about Daddy, but I'm sure I
Yeah,
shot out
it's got
his
the
dick ready.
Cajun accent down very well.
The Cajun redneck.
Yeah, Cajun man,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, I forgot that you and I watched Chip Crazy.
Chimp Crazy, the series on HBO Max.
Yeah, I still gotta watch that.
Same director as Tiger King.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but only he's following around people who raise baby chimps from a young age and put them into Hollywood, or even just have them around for their own entertainment, like birthday parties or something. But then eventually those baby chimps get a little bit too big, and they go over some of the other stories that we all know from
Eating the face off.
eating their friends like face and like their leg and all kinds of shit.
Why did they
It's
do
crazy.
that? Because aren't they vegetarian?
Oh, it's a very sad. They go through like the footage and like the background. It's so sad.
Why do
dude.
they do it though?
I think the
They
husband.
go insane.
Yeah, they go
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
The husband died, so the woman got depressed and didn't really take care of the monkey. So he's just sitting there in the cage, rocking back and forth all day,
Ugh.
and then just
It's
one day
really
snapped.
sad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just fucked.
It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Well, and it's I think it's mostly all women except for the exception of one guy that they,
Raising these chimps.
yeah, and they all almost like have a bestiality like infatuation with these
yeah,
monkeys.
That's weird.
Yeah.
motherly love.
Motherly love, but then it's also like one of the it's just they don't
She's
do
okay
anything
for
weird,
having
but it's just a little too far. Very, very far. Like one of the ladies was saying that she cares about her chimp Taz, whatever, more than her son and husband. Like Yeah. and
You love
she
the
has
chip more than me, Mom.
Yeah.
they interviewed the boy and he was just like,
That's gonna
yep,
fuck-
that's just the way it is. Like she
Some
just-
things will never change.
and the son doesn't seem all okay, so I don't know. That story where the chimp rips the friend's face off is crazy.
Yeah.
A cop pulled up to help and try to stop the monkey or the chimp, and it rips his police car door off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't know how they get so strong.
Yeah, insanely strong.
I think
Yes.
they're naturally strong.
Right,
I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
And the cop
guys
says
ever-
that
Go ahead.
oh, the cop said he felt like the chimp paused for a moment and was like, "Please kill me." Like he just had that feeling from it. And so when he shot the chimp, it ran back to its bed to go die in its bed. It's just crazy stuff. And it's
Reminds
still
me
not
of,
a federal outlaw.
What's not a federal outlaw? Killing
Owning
monkeys.
chimps.
Oh.
Owning exotic animals.
You can't have ferrets, but you could have chimps.
I never
Just
got,
California.
dude. I never understood that.
Why I can't have a ferret?
Yeah,
That's lame.
and it's only in California, right?
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
I seen a baby goat today in the back of. I didn't even know it was there. I heard it first. I had to stop this car while this excavator was unloading, and there's these dogs barking, and the dog barked, and all I heard was. I was like, "What?" I looked in the back, and it was a small baby goat, and its eyes were like all bug-eyed and off to the side. Oh my god, you're so cute! No, you were talking about how like strong that chimp was ripping the car door off, and all I could think of, I think it was a Dave Chappelle joke where he talks about how retards are strong, and, he's like, and how chimps are strong, and if you see a retarded chimp, things are superhuman or
That's
something.
bad. That's bad
Oh
news
my
base. Yeah.
God.
I think that was a secret crack.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Speaking of monkeys, I've been watching the Planet of the Apes television show from the 70s.
Oh wow.
There's
Only
a
la- it
TV
only-
show?
Yeah, it only ran for like 12 or 14 episodes.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
But there's this episode where I was telling Steven about it because we were driving by a bunch yesterday. They like fall beneath something. And they end up in an abandoned BART station, and they're like kind of stuck there for a lot of the episode. And it's a dude and one of the apes, and the ape finds a like ad for a zoo, and he gets really pissed off about it because they like to pretend that humans never were in control and that it was reversed roles. But it's an all right show. They just kind of like go around the planet, from episode to episode and deal with like I think that's how like the Incredible Hulk was. He would just wander around and kind of do odd jobs in each episode, and just then eventually things would happen, and then he'd have to move along and rinse and repeat for the next episode. It's pretty good though. I don't mind it.
Oh.
It's been a fun watch.
Is it bananas?
Yeah, you can be. They're driving me bananas.
Your soundboard isn't active.
Uh,
I was trying to give you a laugh track.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
improvised.
Do it himself.
Yeah.
He'll do it live.
You guys watching anything else?
What's coming out in theaters?
October is it October 1st that we're gonna go see Joker?
Joker 2, baby.
I'm excited for that one.
Oh
one's
yeah, I want to go watch that with you guys.
Hell yeah. The musical.
you
Susical, the musical.
Did you get tickets? I
No,
don't know.
did you already buy tickets?
I'm trying to find my calendar.
I forgot to mention I'm on season 3 so far of Sopranos now.
same.
Damn.
Same. What part?
Yeah. I don't think I started season 3 yet. So
Okay.
yeah.
Maron.
No, wait.
Oh,
wait,
Maron.
that's
Yeah.
season 3.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Maron. Oh, Maron.
Next Saturday, we're going to watch Ian's pick, Madman from 1981.
Madman.
Very nice.
A madman.
Madman. Yeah. Kicking off our October Scare Fest.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody else submitted any picks. Did we?
Not yet.
I'll submit
Not
a
me.
pick in the mouth of madness. No.
Yeah. No, we should. Well, no, we should do that. It's a great movie.
Didn't
Oh,
we?
yeah, we
We already
watched
did
that
it, right?
Well, we watched it. We didn't talk about it though.
Oh, here's some of the suggestions. Sleepy Hollow, Interview with the Vampire, Queen of the Damned, Transylvania 6 5000, Hills Have Eyes, Hellraiser, and Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hobo with a shotgun. I remember my old coworker Cody was all like, when that movie was coming out, he was like, "I want to see it," and so I picked it up and watched it, and I was like, "This movie sucks." Dude.
Oh come on.
I've always heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I didn't watch it completely. I just the whole premise in the beginning, and I was just like watching. I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah, it's stupid. But it's fun.
What's that?
I say if you watch Interview with the Vampire, you got to do a double feature with Queen of the Damned. They're like,
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen either of those movies.
no, they're good.
Gotta
Oh,
do a
yeah.
double feature.
Didn't you buy Queen of the Damned so we could watch it? Then you got the Blu-ray.
I bought it and realized I already had it, so now I got 2 copies. I think I have 3. I have a DVD and 2 Blu-rays.
What about that one movie that Taika Waititi made when he still made good movies?
Yeah. What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious.
I've still never seen that.
Oh, it's so funny.
I have the money to watch it.
Yeah, that
When
movie's
he
awesome.
still made good movies.
Well, what does he make anymore?
I don't know.
Money.
He's supposed
Last
to be
thing
making a
was
Star Wars
Thor.
movie.
Oh, well, I remember Ragnarok being all right.
Yeah, Ragnarok was good.
Ragnarok
But
was
the one
good,
after
yeah.
that.
Oh, I didn't.
I
I've
heard
never, I've,
Thunder.
I've never even seen that one.
I heard it was really bad, and I just didn't even bother. I was like,
Yeah.
Screaming
I'm
Goats.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna go today.
That's all I heard
Yeah.
about. Was the Screaming Goats, and I was like, yeah. I don't know.
I think it's the 20th anniversary of Shaun of the Dead. I was gonna.
I just
pick
rewatched that a little bit ago.
Oh,
Get
really?
My 4K. Yeah, watched my 4K copy.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, did you say 20th?
20th anniversary of Shaun of the Dead.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Like it was fine. Like I don't know. For whatever reason, I wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what it
What,
was.
Shaun of
I
the
remember. Yeah, I remember liking it more.
Hmm.
But
I thought I still watch it. I think it's a great dude. That shot alone, where he's like walking to the store.
Oh,
and then
his
Yeah.
they
like
redo-
long.
Yeah, that one's
and then and then they redo it with the same shot, frame by frame, with
Yeah.
fucking. It's so good.
Yeah,
The Lust of Boys. It's not a bad movie.
Still never seen that.
It's okay.
I want to watch that one. Don't.
Oh yeah, I bought. There's like 3 Lost Boys movies. I've never seen them
Oh,
either.
really?
I bought the 3-pack of them.
Huh.
There's 3.
Yeah.
Wow. I've only seen the first one.
I just barely heard about
Fell
the first
Dog.
one.
Yeah, both. They got both Corys in that one.
Yeah.
Right on.
Right on. Right
Have you
on.
seen them? Have you seen all three of them?
No, I bought them and I haven't watched them yet.
You haven't even seen the first one?
I didn't
Nope.
know that there were any sequels.
I didn't know either.
Shannon loves it. Apparently,
Yeah, a lot of people
That's
do.
kind of why I bought it.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. I think I saw it later in life. I didn't see it until I was like 22 or 3. I feel like if I watched it at a younger age, it would mean more to me. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's a fun little movie, but I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that really, really, really like it, and I'm like, I don't like it that much.
No.
You don't think it would hit as much if I watched it now?
I mean, it might.
I watched it last year. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah. Was it the first time you'd seen it?
No, that's
Okay.
I think Dad's favorite like horror movie.
Yeah.
I was watching a lady talk about that movie, and she said it's the first time you get hot vampires. I was like, okay, sign me up.
I guess maybe so. Well, I guess that's kind of subjective because, what exactly, like, hot vampire
Leather punks riding motorcycles.
Like-
I guess.
Nosferatu, is that what you mean?
or Bella
Comparing him?
Lugosi. I mean, that
Bela
could be
Lugosi.
one person's trash is another person's treasure. I mean, that you could. I don't know.
Bad boy
Yeah.
vampires
Mm.
instead
Oh, yeah,
of royals.
There's a new Nosferatu coming out too.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
I remember people were kind of making fun of the pictures because the dude kind of looks like I forget who it is. I think it's one of the Skarsgårds or something.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
remember, but
Skarsgård.
he looks like Billy Corgan, and everyone's like, "The world is a vampire."
I think that's the top one. Who's that?
I don't know. It looks like a toy. It looks like a NECA figure or something. Doesn't it look like a NECA? Like a close up of a NECA. That's Klaus Kinski. That one's not bad.
That
We watched that
first
one. You just watched the 1922 one, right? I don't think we watched that one.
Review-wise, yeah, but I think
have you
I went
seen
through
that
all of
one?
them.
Okay,
Yeah,
that one's not bad.
They're good.
That one's interesting.
I think is he the 70s?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, the
Is this
70s
when
version
they-
was crazy.
Is this when they introduced the big regal like gowns and stuff for like they seem a little bit more royal?
I don't know about that.
That'd be more Dracula than Nosferatu.
Uh,
Nosferatu's always been a
Well,
little
that's the thing. Like, they're apparently the same story.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the Germans ripped them off.
Yeah,
Ripped off Dracula.
right.
Shannon
Yeah,
was just
it
watching
kinda
some
counts.
movie where Vin Diesel was a vampire. I don't know what movie
Really?
it was. But I seen
Chronicles of
part of it.
Riddick?
No, he was like a
Who is he
vampire.
in
or
that? Is he just a
something.
human in that?
I think he has superpowers.
I tried. What was the first? Is the first? I always got confused. The first one's pitch black, right?
Yeah.
I tried watching that years ago, not that long ago though, and I fell asleep. I was very bored. I remember there's just like a part he has to like get out of like handcuffs. And he like puts his arms up and like kind of like it looks like he like breaks his arms to get out of the handcuffs
Oh,
or
shit.
something. Other than that, I don't really remember much.
With teeth like those, baby.
Is there anything else coming out? New one, like in theaters?
My cousin went and saw the new Dennis Quaid film.
Oh,
with-
where he's Ronald Reagan or whatever?
No, not
Oh.
Reagan. He's in another one. Splice
Huh.
or Serum or something like that.
Huh.
He said that one had
Have
crazy
you
body
heard
horror.
of is that the Demi Moore one?
Substance.
Yeah, is that the same one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've been hearing people
Ooh.
talk about that. I might go see that.
Yeah. We should go, dude.
Yeah,
He
yeah. If
said
you
it's
want to go, I'll,
pretty
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What's it?
Oh, did you guys watch Penguin?
Yeah, my dad's watched it like 5 times now. He
Yeah, I
loves
watched it twice.
To the South
He
Pole.
said it's like The Sopranos.
Yeah. dude.
Okay, so did they like drop all the episodes or something?
Just one.
No,
Oh.
just one.
Okay.
They'll release them one a week, which I'm kind of like, fuck. I fucking hate waiting.
Yeah. At the same time, I don't know. It worked back in the day. I don't know.
Yeah. We're in the future now. We don't need to wait for shit
But,
no more.
yeah, but at the, I don't know. Sometimes we were George Lucas. We go a little too far sometimes in some places.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penguin's good.
Squawk.
Smile
think that's-
too.
What got me into because I was so like waiting for Penguin to come out is why I kind of dove into The Sopranos again.
Sopranos.
Because I've been
Oh,
trying to watch it for like a year now, and I keep like watching an episode and then falling asleep and then waiting how long and then trying to rewatch that first episode and then in preparation for Penguin, I was like, I'm gonna watch The Sopranos, and it kicked off my whole mafia bug again.
You're gonna watching more mafia stuff?
Well, just The Sopranos.
Oh,
That's
okay.
enough right now. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, a lot of goofy gabagools.
I was doing a couple days of where I was driving the pilot car for the traffic control. And so I'm just going back and forth, guiding cars through the work site, and I have the phone on, and I'm just watching Sopranos while driving.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta keep watching it. I stopped because I get ADHD brain, so I'll get back to it because
Yeah,
what I watched I liked.
Yeah,
So.
it's been a great because I forgot it. I hadn't seen it in over a decade, and it's just been such a fun rewatch.
There's a lot of good twists and shit, and I'm like,
Yeah, there's a lot of so much I forgot about it.
I remember being
Hit me with the
kind of
twister
surprised
shit.
that the dad from Home Alone was in it.
Yeah, Peter McCall.
oh,
Yeah.
the guy who plays the T-1000.
Yeah, that's right. He's got the gambling problem or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I thought he was just going to be like a short character for the episode, but he's like in it for a while.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty good.
What's his name? Is his name Robert Patrick? Is that what his
Robert
name is?
Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Spy Kids actor.
Yeah, that's funny.
Brother of that one band.
Yeah. Filter.
Filter, yeah.
What's his name? I forget. I always forget. Richard Patrick, I think his name is.
And Dick Patrick.
Dick Patrick.
We got Smile 2 coming out. Venom 3.
No, fuck that. I can't stand those movies.
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
the
so
Venom movie sucked.
Yeah, they're so bad.
They look really awkward.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's one way to put it,
sad.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't finish the second one. I turned it off. I was like,
yeah,
oh, dude,
I don't
this
blame
sucks.
you. Yeah, it was pretty shitty.
How have those been going? It just seems so like I don't know. There's something really that just comes off as off about them.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah,
they're really still going with
Yeah,
that?
they're pretty shitty.
They're getting money from Tom Holland's Spider-Man, splitting the profits with Marvel, so they're using it to fund their shitty fucking.
Yeah.
It's a money
Sonyverse.
laundering front.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I guess this is gonna end those movies. It's like you should have done it already. But, oh well.
I'm looking forward to Silent Hill. The remake is coming out.
Oh, the
pretty
video
soon
game?
here.
I never saw that.
No, the video game.
Can you stream
Oh,
it so
okay.
you can watch?
Yeah, you gotta stream it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I
And
like
then
the first.
also,
I had the first two. I want to say.
They
are
yeah. So this is a remake of the first or the second one, I think. The second
Okay.
one?
So it's like how
So-
they did it with Resident Evil, like that kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. And
Nice.
they're also coming out with a new continuation of. You guys like the Batman games, right? The Arkham City and.
Those are like some of my favorite games ever.
So they're making a continuation of it in VR for the Oculus,
Oh, nice.
and
I
it's
can't do
that
that.
same style of game and everything. I'm looking forward to that. That's coming out this month too.
I get sick.
Yeah, how long till you get motion sick, you
Yeah.
think?
They,
Especially with that, all the crazy combat. Like, oof. I don't know.
They were
about
talking
that.
about it and saying that it's very balanced. Even people who get sick,
Really?
they did it very well. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Just take some Dramamine before you start playing, I think.
I guess so.
Smell some
Yeah,
salt.
take some super crack.
Take some smelling salt.
Super gross.
Super smelling salt crack.
Terrifier
They got
3 's
a,
coming out.
Yeah,
They
I'll
got
go. I'm gonna
another,
go. You go see that.
They got another Oculus game. I've been trying to find new ones that are coming out, and they have another one where you. I think it's gonna be co-op, so we could all play together, and it's like a survival, build your own base, like chopping wood, building your own like. What do you call that?
Minecraft?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you build your own like habitat, or what do you? I don't know, like your own, and then other people build their own bases and shit, but it's like you're
sounds
building
like
log
Alien.
cabins and fucking
Oh,
and
yeah.
you fight.
Real-time strategy, I guess is what that's
Wow.
called.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
like
What's the
that
name?
Survivor game. If you're, but I don't know what it's
Survivor
called.
IO.
No, not Survivor IO. It was like one of the first PlayStation games that came out on PS4.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Anyway,
It was
I
one of the
digress.
first PlayStation games that came out on PlayStation 4. So
Kingsfield.
was that a remake?
Oh, one of the first PlayStation 4 games.
Yeah, it was like a free one.
Oh, I thought you were saying one of the first PlayStation 1 games that came to like
yeah, that's what I thought you were saying
PlayStation
too.
Store.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of the first
PS4
PS4
launch.
games.
Kingsfield,
Okay.
is that what you said?
Mhm.
What was that? Was that a real-time strategy?
No,
Oh.
I don't know why.
What about the Donald Trump movie, The Apprentice,
I'm seeing
What?
that.
starring
It looks
Sebastian Stan?
Sebastian
I mean,
Stan.
if you guys
he,
want to go see it, I guess I'll see it.
he doesn't sound or I don't know. He doesn't really. He doesn't have the Trump
What's it
voice.
about?
It's about him getting his like in his earlier life with Roy Cohn and how
Right.
Roy Cohn like basically taught him like how to be basically like what he is today.
Oh, okay.
So
Crazy, a wild and crazy guy.
I got two
Yeah.
questions. One, why didn't they cast Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
the
yeah,
perfect Trump?
yeah, they should have.
And then two, if I could tag along and watch it with you guys, will you do the impressions the entire time? Like every time he talks,
We'd
just
probably get kicked out of the movie theater.
If we're doing it on like on, you mean in the review or in the theater?
In the theater.
We'd probably get. Oh no.
You got to order some
We'd
popcorn.
probably get kicked out.
We'll do a Trump fight.
I'll never forget, dude, when he won in 2016. I remember you and I were just, as we always do, are just doing like all day. And like I remember our buddy Jason's like, 4 years of this. Telling everybody 4 years of this we have to deal with.
Of your Trump impressions.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, well, I was like, hey, it's gonna go longer than 4 years, my friend. That guy's not go. I know, but look where we are now. Fucking eight years later, almost a decade. It's fucking crazy.
he's so back.
The people of India are going crazy over President Obama chewing gum, taking it out of his mouth, putting it back in. You can't do it. It's disgusting.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I told some people about it. They thought it was like they thought it was
man.
AI or something. I was
Right,
like, no.
that's
sound real.
that dude. Every time
I thought you
like
just made that up.
I shook the like the I love you so much. Like everyone's like, what is this AI? It's like, no, he says this
Yeah.
shit. He actually says all this stuff.
I think I surprised CJ with that one I sent you.
Oh,
that.
mom, I love you so
Mom,
much.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you know she,
I'm gonna do it.
I put those sound bites in our last
Oh my
night
God.
productions Discord chat.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you really?
yeah.
That's too funny.
DraftKings is having a free bet right now that you can get in on.
Oh, like the election or something.
Yeah, about who's going to win the election, Donald Trump or Kamala, and then what states they're going to win and how much.
I think it's going to be a lot like 2000%. We're getting political now in overtime, by the way. Sorry.
You think it's gonna be
Overtime.
like 2000?
Yeah, I think it's going to go to the Supreme Court. And
Really?
yeah, I think it's going to be that close. It's going to be
Wow.
like a Supreme Court thing.
Huh.
Honestly,
I mean, maybe.
it's so fucking close. Like it's closer than.
I don't know.
2020.
Should we bring up the whole electoral college? Should we have a discussion on that? If we should still even have that around anymore?
Hey,
I'm just saying no.
I'm gonna bow out.
Yeah, smart move.
All right,
Good
I'll
idea.
see you guys. Thanks for having me
Oh,
on.
man. Yeah, of course.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
joining
being here.
Yeah. All right, later.
Yeah, I remember that's a big discussion.
Yeah, me personally, I say you get rid the fuck out of it.
I don't know. I don't know if you can. Can you?
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah,
You
technically
probably
you
could.
can, but it's a matter of who is, willing to,
Agree to that.
like it's a
Because
matter.
what's the purpose of it anymore? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess back in the day, it was because, like, why? Like the whole premise of it was like, oh, it's because these states need, like, they need more of a voice. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. I just feel like that's an outdated concept.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, it's like, shouldn't the popular vote be the kind of deciding factor of it? I don't know. It's just funny.
It's every whatever person gets more votes should technically win.
Right?
That's
yeah.
the way, I don't know. That's how it
It's
works
more
in other
democratic
countries.
in a way.
Yeah.
In many ways.
I do understand
ways.
like cities are really dense and very populated.
Right. Yeah.
And then someone who's a farmer, their needs aren't going to be met because there's not as many farmers as there are businessmen. So,
Right.
but I agree that the electoral college is bullshit.
Yeah, or like modify it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do something. Yeah, should we end it there?
Yeah.
We better get out of here.
Before we get too
Register to
much
vote.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get in too much trouble. Sorry, Hiller. I've had too many of those brownies.
I wish I could zoom in and just zoom in on Christian when he's acting out.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah,
Next
thank you. Thanks for having
Saturday,
us.
October 5th, we'll be watching Madman 1981. So if you guys want to join the conversation in the comments below with us when we're live, check out Madman 1981. Good pick, Sam. Frankenhooker.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay.
you guys.
It was a fun time.
Good
Thank
time.
you.
All right, everybody. Stay cool.
Thanks.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy.